Hello everyone, and I have a very interactive and a very beautiful chess game to show you from the St. Petersburg chess tournament from 1914. And in this chess game we have Aron Nimzowitsch with the white pieces, and his opponent was Siegbert Tarrasch with the black pieces. So this is one chess game and two chess giants. So let's see what happened in this very entertaining chess game. Nimzowitsch starts the game with d4, and we have d5, knight to f3, c5, c4, e6, and we have queen's gambit declined, the Tarrasch variation without knight to c3. So Siegbert Tarrasch is playing his own variation against queen's gambit declined. e3, knight to f6, bishop to d3, knight to c6, and white castled. Bishop to d6, b3, castling, bishop to b2, b6, knight from b to d2, bishop to b7, so normal developing moves, queen to e7, and c takes on d5, e takes on d5, and knight to h4 by Aron Nimzowitsch. And maybe he's threatening to play knight to f5, forking the bishop and the queen. So Tarrasch decided to push the pawn, but this is weakening the dark squares a little bit. So knight goes back, and then rook over by Siegbert Tarrasch. D takes, b takes on c5, and bishop to b5, knight to e4, and giving up the bishop. And then queen to c2, exchanging the knights, and in this position, Tarrasch decided to sacrifice a pawn. Exclamation point, d4. So what was the idea? Can you see the idea? Well, Aron Nimzowitsch simply captures the pawn, e takes on d4, and the c pawn is pinned. What was the idea of Siegbert Tarrasch? Well, is this the moment for the Greek gift? Is this the perfect moment for playing the Greek gift? Well, Siegbert Tarrasch decided to give up his bishop for the attack. Bishop takes on h2, sacrificing the bishop on h2. And we have king takes bishop. Actually, if not capturing the bishop, you are not going to survive this after queen to h4. So how to defend? Basically, white is getting checkmated, and there is no sensible defense in this position. So after bishop takes on h2, king takes on h2, and then queen to h4. After sending the king back, it is black to move. Now Siegbert Tarrasch sacrificed the second bishop. Bishop takes on g2 with threatening checkmate on h1. And we have f3, not capturing the bishop. Can you see why? Actually, it is pretty simple. If king takes on g2, then checking the king. So after moving the king, rook to d5, and how to defend rook to h5. Good luck on that. Engine says something like queen to f5, and there is no defense actually. So after bishop takes on g2, f3, making room for the king. So occupying the open file, closing, and then checking the king and capturing the rook. And actually white is in big trouble in this position. We have d5, opening the diagonal, so planning to checkmate the king from the dark square. But in this position, is rook takes on f1 a good move? Actually, it is not. Queen to h2, and that's a nasty skewer. Queen takes on c2, and, well, white can resign, of course. So after bishop takes on f1, we have d5, and then f5, attacking the knight, queen to c3, threatening checkmate, and then checking the king. And is black running out of checks? So how to defend the checkmate threat? Well, you have to have some check, and Tarrasch is checking Nimzowitsch just like this with his rook. Rook takes on e4, unbelievable attack. So f takes on e4, and then f4, only move. So basically there is forced checkmate in this position, and flashing the king out, checking the king, check again, and we have king to e6, checking again, and king to d7. Well, if something like king to f6, getting checkmated, and after checking the king again, king to d7, and there is checkmate in one move. Bishop to b5, a rare checkmate at top level, master level chess game between two chess giants. And only for the records, they played 11 games, and Nimzowitsch has managed to defeat Siegbert Tarrasch 5 times, and Tarrasch defeated Nimzowitsch 2 times, and they drew 5 times. So this was one of the defeats of Aron Nimzowitsch against Siegbert Tarrasch. And also for the records, Siegbert Tarrasch was almost, basically he was as old as Nimzowicz's daddy. He was for about 25 years older than Aron Nimzowitsch. And we can say that he defeated Aron Nimzowitsch like his daddy. So he was 25 years something older than Nimzowitsch. And what a game. What a victory for Siegbert Tarrasch, an immortal chess game. So I hope you have enjoyed watching this chess game, and I hope to see you next time. Happy New Year, take care, and bye-bye.